LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it again with another reaction. Okay, so we're going to react and respond to this video. I was watching this last night, and okay, let me pull up the screen real quick. I was watching Fresh and Fit last night, and this girl right here was moments away from being castled. I was watching for the moment. I want to see how these guys react and how resilient they are to the drama going on. So I'm definitely watching. I'm one of the people that openly admitted that I did not unsubscribe from Fresh and Fit. I was not disappointed in their character from what happened because I wasn't surprised at the end of the day. I'm not one of these guys that watch the show for dating advice. I wouldn't need it, especially from people the same age as me. Well, around the same age. Myron's a little older. Fresh is a little younger. So I look at that. A lot of these guys were disappointed. Boo-hoo. It is what it is. You got...
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
It's definitely a lot of clout chasing in relation to this. A lot of people jumping out of the blue with accusations towards them. Not women. I'm not speaking about the women because I haven't even looked into those cases. But men. I was just watching something on the Poor Man's podcast, and we're going to get to that later. Not the Poor Man's podcast. The PMP himself, he wasn't on that bullshit. The people he had on his show was on that. But a lot of clout chasing in relation to that. Let's watch this. I'm going to give more of a breakdown and more insight to my thoughts on Fresh and Fit after we get to this, because this shit that happened randomly was surprising because I was watching this thinking this girl's about to get castled. And it didn't actually happen. And this happened. So let's play it.
Right now.
Yeah, what's your issue then?
I told him to continue, and guess what he said? We're not going to continue.
It's not.
That was his problem. That was his choice not to continue.
Yeah, there was no
because you got triggered, baby.
What the hell? What's going on in here?
I am this here.
What's going on? What the heck?
Now at this moment, I'm like, how the hell did somebody get into their condo? What type of condo security? But if we find out it's somebody that used to be their friends, former guest. So let's watch this.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys.
What's up?
Oh, Ayonde?
Guys, this is really bad.
This is really bad. Uh-oh, wait.
Yo, Ayonde, don't come in this house. Don't come in this house, bro. Don't come in this house.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, reporting live. We don't know what's going on. Does anyone want me to tell you what's going on? Because me and homegirl here in the red, orange, we're going to tell you what's going on. What's going on, girl?
Hey.
We live. Going on here. It's a live session, bro. They took my cup.
Don't do it. Don't come in here, bro. Don't come. If you want come on in.
Now, right before this happened, all these girls were talking about they could survive without men. And as soon as this happened, they all ran, got on the ground, and were on the balcony. So
just like a woman.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
okay, they have another angle after this, so let's play this and continue.
Come on in, bro. Come on in. Don't do it, man. Yep. You're literally trying. Yo, you're committing a crime right now, bro. You're committing a crime right now. Look, you got a rapist talking about crime. Oh shit, a rapist talking about crime. Look at this guy, bro. Come on in, man. Come on in, then. You got a gun? Come on in, bro. I'm afraid of a gun. Okay. Don't come in.
Kara, come. Yo,
So,
yeah.
he's here.
All right, so this is the other angle of the footage they released after the fact. But during the show, we didn't see this. The show got cut off. So if you were watching the show live, it got cut off randomly when this happened. So who knows? At that point, you're like, what the fuck's going on? Something may have happened. We didn't know at that point, but they came back later in the night to make sure everybody knew that nothing happened.
Don't do it, bro. What's up?
Don't do it, man.
You're only a pussy nigga with
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I wish a
don't come in here, bro.
I wish a motherfucker would come to my door.
Don't come. Don't.
I wish a nigga would come to my door.
Now this fireworks, really? Okay, so at this point, okay, let me play this a little bit further so we can get more of a view of him.
Record it, fresh. So now we know.
Yep.
Now we know Myron Gaines the.
This guy, his name is Ayande. He was a guest on the show. He has a YouTube channel. They made a video in response, or not even in response. They made a video prior to this happening, and then he ran up on his apartment. This guy was a guest on the show, and he was spitting facts on the show when I seen him on the show. But this right here is stupid. It's disappointing. I seen it. Okay, let's watch this and break it down why this is ridiculous as fuck.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
We're doing a show, bro.
So step the fuck outside, you old pussy ass nigga.
Come on in.
Who's running your fucking mouth, right?
Come on in, bro.
You want me to come in?
Come on in.
Hold on, can we see it? Hold on.
Okay,
We'll
exactly.
see it.
Police calling ass pussy ass snitch ass nigga.
That's why you ain't coming in.
The world knows.
Okay. This clout chasing goonery needs to stop. Why is there a man out here with a camera and you're trying to press a man? You are trying to press somebody and you have someone recording it. This is for clout. What the fuck is this? If you have a legit problem, you're not gonna bust into a man's live studio when you know he's recording live and then not enter the actual studio, stay a foot in, and have the camera out ready to record.
Don't do it, man.
The world knows.
Ayende. Ayende.
Aba&Preach. You ain't gotta worry about the
Yep. You're literally trying. Yo, you're committing a crime right now, bro.
Look.
You're committing a crime right now, bro.
Look, you got a rapist talking about crimes.
Oh shit.
You got a rapist.
At this point, what is Myron? Like, everybody's stomping on Myron and Fresh and Fit right now, but we're keeping it objective on this channel. That's what we're gonna do at all points. What is Myron to do here? You have this guy out here recording or possibly streaming live. They're in the middle of a live stream. Their cameras are rolling. What is he to do here? Myron's not from the hood. He ain't a gangster. He's a grown man, and you're pressing him with a video camera. This is where we're at right now. This is where we're at right now.
Shit getting out of hand now.
Get a job, nigger.
Jesus Christ.
Let's talk about crimes.
Look at this guy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I wish a motherfucker would come to my door. I wish a motherfucker would come to my door. Myron, you's a bitch and we all know.
Come on in, man. Come on in, then.
Oh, you got a gun?
Come on in,
You
bro.
think I'm afraid of a gun, nigga?
Okay, come on in.
Pussy niggas need a gun for a nigga that.
Yo, where are these niggas from, man? Where are these niggas from? You bust in a nigga's crib. I don't even know how you got into his crib like that. You're a pretty strong guy, but that security, that door is weak as fuck. You just kick the door. You have your camera out. You're saying, what am I supposed to be scared of a gun? You're coming to press a nigga. You're coming to press him. What the fuck are we doing here? What is going on here, man? This shit is cringe.
Come on in, then.
Remember that.
Come on in.
Only a bitch need a gun.
You're trying to break into a man's house, bro.
I tell all my women.
You're literally about to break into a man's house, bro.
Right?
You're literally gonna break into a man's house.
I ain't breaking your house.
So you
Come break me, bitch.
You can't open the door, bro.
So come kick me out, nigga. You kick bitches out, kick me out, nigga.
You ain't inside, bro. You ain't inside.
I'm inside. Come kick me out.
Nope.
You're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but guess what?
Yo, no one's scared of you, bro.
Don't worry about it.
No one's scared of you.
Yo, I don't even need to pound you, nigga.
Nope.
No, you soft.
Okay. Yep. You're
Ding,
committing a
ding,
crime.
ding. Hey,
Look
yo,
at you.
Fresh.
Look at you.
Yo, Fresh, get away from this nigga, man. This nigga gonna ruin your life, dog. Real shit, Fresh. Get away from this nigga. This nigga gonna pull you down, nigga.
What?
You better than this, bro. Chris, all y'all niggas is better than this.
What?
You better than this? My nigga, you broke into his house during a live stream to tell his partner that he's better than this while you rolling with this nigga? What the fuck is going on here?
What?
All y'all niggas is better
Why'd
than
you come to
this.
his house, bro?
Why'd you
Yo,
come to my house,
Fresh,
bro?
you better than this.
Why are you coming to my house,
You
bro?
understand what I'm saying? Because you's a bitch. You've been
Oh,
running.
okay.
You've been
Yep.
running and avoiding me, nigga, so I brought it to you.
Bro, no
And
one
you
is
don't
scared
want
of
it.
you. No one is scared of you.
Nigga,
You're a
ain't
clout
though.
chaser. You're a clout chasing bum,
I'm
bro.
clout chasing,
You're a
nigga?
clout chasing bum.
Because you running your mouth and I
You're a
check
clout
you, makes
chasing
me a
bum.
clout chaser.
You ain't checking nobody.
Nigga, everything about
Get
you
the
is
fuck
chasing
out of here,
around.
bro.
Why
Ain't
you
nobody
never
scared of
hide
you.
back?
You're a
What you got?
bum. You're
What you
broke.
got?
Look at you.
What you got?
You're committing a crime
What you
right
got?
now. You're
What
a
you got?
bum, bro.
Jack,
You're a
hey,
bum. bum.
You know what? It's
You're a
worth it.
fucking
It's
bum.
worth it to prove to the world
Okay.
that you ain't nothing.
All right, step inside and let's see you prove to the world.
I already did.
Step
nigga.
inside, prove to the
Stop
world.
trying to incriminate me.
Step
and come get this ass
inside.
whooping.
Step inside, bro.
Stop trying to
You already
incriminate
broke
me and come
in.
get
You
this
already
ass
broke
whooping.
in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To defend
Stop trying to incriminate me and come get this ass whooping when you came with the man recording you into a live stream in his condo. Yo, what the? Hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. What the fuck is going on here?
Shit getting out of hand
your
now.
house. You
Okay, come on in. Come on in. It's gonna be the last time you live. Come on in right
Last
now.
time I lived.
Yep,
You
come
got
in
in my
right now,
life.
bro.
You
Come
got
in
in my
right now.
life.
Come in right
You
now,
got in
bro.
my life.
You coming right now. You threatening my life right now.
All y'all
You
see how
threatening
much
my
of a
life right now.
coward. Y'all see how much of a coward this motherfucker
Exactly.
is. He won't even defend his home.
Exactly.
He won't even defend
You
his
ain't coming
home.
in though.
You're not
Are you?
inside.
Yo,
You
Myron.
ain't coming in, are you?
Yo, Myron.
You ain't coming in,
I
are
already
you?
came in several times.
Fuck outta here,
You can't
bro.
win this with your lying ass tongue.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't win this with your lying ass tongue.
You not even coming in because you already know. You doing this for the internet, bro. You're a bum. You're doing this for the internet.
Ain't nobody said it was
Ain't
going on the
nobody
internet.
said nothing to you. I said
You the
no.
one that pushed you on the
It
internet.
is what it is.
You know
You're a
what?
loser, bro.
You came out here to prove everybody that he's a clown. Prove to everybody that he's a clown. But none of this is going on the internet. So why did you come with the cameras? Why didn't you just go in his apartment and whoop his ass if you were about that action?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
This YouTube goonery makes me sick.
You know what?
We documented this for my protection.
I should put it on the internet.
Yeah, put it. Put it.
So you ain't safe in your hallway?
Put it on the internet.
You the one with a gun.
You're committing a
You the
crime.
one with a gun and you scared to come in your own hallway. Fresh, get away from this dude, bro.
See, I believe that he actually needs to step into his house fully, not just with a foot in, for Myron to actually have the law on his side to actually do something to him legally. So I think that's why he held off. I don't know Florida laws that well to know exactly how deep somebody needs to be in the crib. Pause. That sounds very good. But whatever, to actually get, you know, that type of leniency on the law. But it's all on camera, so you're crippling everybody and you're forcing everybody to be within the law, the parameters of the law. You're not really about that action. Goons don't do shit for the net. It's not for the people. All this internet goonery needs to stop. This niggas need to stop the cap out here. Everybody could see the cap. Like, Jesus Christ.
Silence, you fool!
You better than this, man. You don't need this motherfucker.
I don't know why you're doing this, bro.
Fresh, you better than this, bro.
You're better than this dude.
Fresh, you better. I know I am.
Pull that back.
Fresh, get away from this dude, bro. You better than this, man. You don't need this motherfucker.
I don't know why you're doing this, bro.
Fresh, you better than this, bro.
You're better than this dude.
Fresh, you better. I know I am. And he brought me down to this level, but this is what it takes. No. To show. No. This is what it takes.
This is not what it takes. My impressions of this dude when he was speaking on Fresh and Fit podcast, he was speaking mostly facts, a few points that I disagreed with. I can't remember exactly what I disagreed with, but he was speaking facts. So to see this type of action from him, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Cloud is that strong, huh?
As a man, this level is too far.
Fresh, how many times did I invite this motherfucker to come and see me? How many times did I invite this motherfucker to come and see me?
I got it. Can I say something?
Please say something, Mom. Please
Okay,
say
so
something.
realistically,
Please say something.
there's a lot of women in here.
Open. Y'all got niggas busting through this shit.
So we're gonna need to let us get up out of here.
Not it was you and you were recording a rapist. What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know that. I'm sorry. Let me know.
Sorry,
Give me. Can I go get the?
Chris, you better than this too, bro.
Give me the.
You don't need this motherfucker right here.
Come on, whoever want to leave can leave. I got beat up with my fucking father and my brother in one day. I'm gonna fuck about it. Hey, we'll talk to y'all soon. Where's my purse? Have a great night.
What? What did she say?
Whoever want to leave can leave. I got beat up with my fucking father and my brother in one day. I'm gonna fuck about it. Hey, we'll talk to y'all soon. Where's my purse?
She got beat up by her father and her brother in the same day. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's what she just said. Let me pull that back one more time.
Come on, whoever want to leave can leave. I got beat up with my fucking father and my brother in one day. I'm gonna fuck about it. Hey, we'll talk to y'all soon. Where's my purse? Have a great night. Dumbass, weak ass. It's on this side, my love. Yeah.
Soft. Look at me and calling the police like a
Fucking weird.
Yo, Fresh.
Have a great
Get
night.
around this nigga, man. Yo, Chris.
So at this time, I'm gathering the girls felt safe enough to actually make their way out of the studio, but they didn't want to have any problems with this or any parts of this. So their interview got spoiled. They had to leave. But at this point, I'm thinking that they felt safe enough to leave. So that's why they left. And they felt like nothing was going to happen because nothing was going to happen.
Chris, get from around this nigga, man. Do better. Good night. Myron, it's done. Hey, ain't nobody scared of you, bro. Ain't nobody scared of you. You just committed a crime, you talking shit, making accusations? I just wanted to let you know, man. No, you're a clout chaser, bro. You're a clout chaser. You came to my house, bro. You came to my house, bro. You talking about clout chasing? You came to my house. Public, bitch. You're fucking, you're a loser, bro. You're a loser. You're a fucking bum-ass loser with too much free time. Bum-ass nigga. He showed up with his homeboy, bro. Like, what?
That's crazy. He wasn't even on shit.
Yo.
Yeah, he's recording.
Yo.
So basically, he came to the studio.
Holy shit.
Right? He knows the address.
Yep.
Broke the door in.
He showed up. Yeah.
And
That's done.
yeah.
That's done, yeah.
Look. All it was put on camera.
He was ready to drag me on the floor, pull me everywhere. So I don't care.
and then he's living on with the girls right now. So
are we back
you want to
on?
walk down? No, we
ended it.
We ended it. You want to walk downstairs or what's up? With the girls or what? Because I don't want to leave them with the girls.
Now the link is in the description to this video. For Fresh and Fit's channel is in the link in the description. Fair use. Let me just play out the rest of this.
We can wait like 15. We're good.
Are you good?
Everyone keep their cool. Do your composure.
He didn't come inside though.
Nah, he didn't.
He came by the door.
Of
But
course,
he came inside.
He knew better, bro. He knew
Yeah,
better. He didn't
yeah.
want to come inside.
So he broke in the door while we were broadcasting live to act tough to come outside. I mean,
All right, so we're gonna play a bit of their response after they took down this, or after they finished the live stream and they explained exactly what happened to their audience, because the live stream cut in the middle of it when this shit actually happened. So we're gonna pull that up, a bit of the reaction, and we're gonna pull up. Actually, no, we're gonna do that first because that's not really that important at the time. If you want to check that out, go to their actual channel. Let's pull up this because this is them speaking. This is I'm saying them. There's two people speaking in this video. It's Lar J, a former guest on their podcast, a part of their team, I guess, and the guy we just seen in the video that was breaking in. What's his name again? Ayande, I believe. And they uploaded this prior to going to the house to try to break the door down and do whatever the fuck they were trying to do. But they uploaded this prior, and this is an interview of them talking about why they have issues with Fresh and Fit. And this is why people say it's a clout chasing move, because you put out this video, it's doing well, you're getting a lot of subscribers speaking about them, and then you drop this video. But you really have to question the intentions of people that had problems with him for months and didn't say anything, that were former friends, and now they're coming to YouTube with the problems. And to be honest, holy shit, I fucked up the drop.
Crying to me, and I'm not having it.
All right, so let's play a bit of this before we get to Myron and them explaining what the fuck actually happened. But we already seen what happened, so we don't really need an explanation. So I think I'm gonna cut that out of the reaction. Let's keep it real.
Care of. So basically, what we're here to talk about is this podcast, Fresh and Fit, right? So it's become extremely popular in this past year. A lot of you guys may not know, but a lot of that is due to my involvement with the podcast. Unfortunately, you wouldn't know that because it's ran by a couple of scammers. Mr. Myron Gaines,
what?
Of course, that's an alias. Myron Gaines in particular is the head of that ship, and right now he's under a lot of fire.
All right, so there's a lot of people saying Myron Gaines is not his real name, it's an alias. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. Do you see the name at the bottom here? It says, hold up, Blunt Talk with LT right here. It says LTTV. I'm LT. Y'all don't know my real name.
Fire from a lot of different directions, which is of no surprise to me. I expected that this was coming for a long ways, just because of the nature of his personality and how he does business, how he treats his supporters, his subs, and so on and so forth. And as of lately, he's having issues with this other well-known podcast, Aba&Preach, and yeah, man, it kind of just was making me think, man, at some point in time I'm gonna have to address these guys. But
yeah, so this is the guy that popped up at the door. He wanted to address, so he made this video and then he popped up at their front door, but with the camera. So were you really serious, or was it all cap?
I still was kind of ignoring it and trying to look the other way and just let it play out without, you know, getting involved. It's really not my style. It's not what I want to do. But then I got a really interesting DM today. So it's just really, really interesting timing. Largé also got some messages from these people too, but I guess he didn't respond because we already had gotten into the habit of ignoring messages and inquiries about Fresh and Fit. Like once I see a DM and it says something about Fresh and Fit, I just ignore it and move on. Because there's just a lot of people asking me, you know, like, why aren't you guys involved with the podcast anymore? What happened? We'd love to see you on there. You know, it looked like the start of something really, really great, amazing. You know, what happened? What happened? And we've just refrained from, you know, talking about it getting personal. But this particular message put us in a position where we got to address this shit. And basically it was to the sum of that subs that had given them money to purchase VIP tickets to their 100,000 subscriber party, which of course was my idea to have this party, that somehow that money went to us and that it was our fault that the party was a failure. And we're going to get into the explanations of all of that, but the point is that we didn't receive any money from this event, and we most certainly don't have ticket sales.
Okay, before they started losing subscribers, they were around 430. Some people report 440. I seen 430. Now they're around 388 subscribers. You're talking about a 100K subscriber party. How long ago was that, first of all? Second of all, the people sending you stuff wanting a refund for their ticket because the party was trash are just jumping on the bandwagon of everybody trying to go in on Fresh and Fit right now. So that's clear what the intentions. Wow, struggles out here. It was clear what the intentions of these folks were. The party may have been trash. From what I'm hearing from the details, it was organized horribly. But let's listen.
From that event. So this guy Myron blatantly lied to these Patreons and told them that we had their money and that he wasn't going to refund it, and it was our fault the party failed, and I guess we're where they should be looking to get their money back. And hey, at that point, I have no choice but to address this shit because I don't owe anybody shit. I don't owe any banks. I don't owe any human beings. I don't owe anybody any motherfucking money. So I'm gonna turn it over to you, Largé.
Yeah. So make a long story short is this: we had zero interest in, let's say, exposing Fresh and Fit. Right? I have zero interest in trying to expose them or anything like that. However, at the end of the day, if lies are being told on me and him, Allende, then we need to clear our names. And especially with me, with this whole situation that has come about.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't think anybody would have heard of these lies that you're talking about being perpetuated if y'all didn't come to the forefront and bring it up. Myron spoke about it for literally 5 to 10 seconds at best, saying why they don't fuck with Largé anymore, but this was months ago. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, what is going on here? This is clearly for the clout. Anybody that's late to the party and didn't see them breaking in, then you gotta rewind it. I'm probably gonna play it again at the end at best if y'all lucky, but for the most part.
Within recent
Oh
times,
shit.
it basically comes out this way. If I have to clear my name by exposing the truth for other people, whatever cases, then hey, it is what it is. We didn't really intend on this. This is just something that came out the blue. But hey, we got to clear our names. And if it turns out that Fresh and Fit needs to be exposed in order to clear our names for this, that this was something that they...
When everyone says Fresh and Fit are exposed and they're saying they're exposing Fresh and Fit, I got to look at the audience and say, that's on y'all. That's on y'all. I don't remember them saying, actually, I don't even know. Maybe, hold on. Let me think about this while I play this. about what I'm about to say.
Pushed on us, then hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, and I do want to say this. Neither one of us are from this generation. This modern generation that we're in, neither one of us are from that. I mean, I'm an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? So we're both old school. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I want you guys to understand and be clear. This is in no way, shape, or form about like clout chasing or attention. In fact, that's why I was able to be behind the scenes on the podcast for so long, because I didn't have any interest in the spotlight to that extent. I was interested in having a channel that could genuinely help men, give some actionable advice, and really help guys find the better results that they're looking for. And we all know that isn't going to be a one-shoe-fits-all solution. So when I came to Fresh and Fit, it wasn't about clout. It was about cutting the line, so to speak, and getting exposure so that I felt that I could bring something different to the manosphere, or whatever you want to call red pill content, even though I don't.
So before they get fully into speaking about their issue with Fresh and Fit, this clearly outlines that this has nothing to do with Aba&Preach. Myron said that they keep referencing Aba&Preach every time he hits them up with problems. But this is clearly a problem independent of it. But the timing and the relevance of the problem and the significance of the problem.
I consider myself like a red pill or whatever the case may be, but this is a community that I've been following since 2016.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The concept of bringing girls onto a platform where they can discuss these issues candidly with men without all this, air of bullshit and with all this, I'm saying, political correctness and all this, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to create an atmosphere where young men and young women can honestly have these discussions. And I wanted to do so since 2017. I have plenty of notes and plenty of proof to show that I've been building up that concept since 2017.
Crying to me, and I'm not having that.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is you're speaking about your value and what you brought to the podcast and what you brought to the table for their podcast. And my advice to you at this moment is, if you did it once, do it again. If you're responsible for everything about their podcast being great and you have a YouTube channel, why don't you just do it? You brought all the girls, you brought all the stuff, then just do it. Some of the stuff he says in this video sounds about right, sounds factual, but really, do I give a fuck about any of this? No. A lot of it is kind of just crying and being like, oh, Myron does business this way, and it's like, so?
And I looked at Fresh and Fit as an opportunity to get that strategy out, to get that way of doing things out, not only to test the waters and kind of get some idea of how people respond to it, but also to bring some type of progress rather than just men and women bickering back and forth and guys complaining about the women and women complaining about the guys. So when I brought that concept to Fresh and Fit, one of the first things that upsetted me about it, once they finally accepted it and bought into it and we tested it and we saw how it did with the algorithm, we found out that yes, that was the most viewed content that they had was bringing the female guests on in groups, which is something that they hadn't done until I got there. They were bringing porn stars on, strippers, just basically girls in the adult industry that all.
And your mistake was you did not properly articulate your value to them and get it in some sort of contract where you're a part of the team. Do not bring all this value to a ship that you're not sailing with. I don't understand that. And then come crying to the audience like we're supposed to give a fuck. Not on this channel.
Crying to me, and I'm not having that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Already had a following that already were popular, or whatever you want to call it. Your Daddy Banks and your Kiki Clouts or whatever. And my argument was, listen, from a viewer standpoint, people don't want to see that shit. Guys aren't interested in that. Those girls are unattainable. So you might get a little shock factor, but you're not going to get any progress. Nothing's going to be learned by interviewing those anomalies. Let's focus on the average, everyday, good-looking women that these guys are interested in. The point is that they bastardized that concept and made it just a place to drill women and to kind of reinforce a narrative that Myron was already trying to push, which is that women are liars, they're terrible, they're demons, and whatever the case may be. So when Aba brought that up, that was the tone, that upsetted me because when Aba was coming on the show, and I'm going to go ahead and at some point I'm going to show, we have plenty of screenshots, plenty of receipts.
Where all the proof
like whatever the fuck you guys need to verify what we're saying. I've never deleted a message from Fresh. I don't think I've really deleted any messages from Myron. So I have plenty of that. But I'll even show you guys where a discussion was being had between Aba and Fresh as far as, what the subjects were going to be, what the topics were going to be, getting him on the show, and what were the type of girls that they were going to interview. So basically, he was acting as if he was the one that was going to orchestrate that. Dude, I was the one that was booking the girls. I was the one that was picking the girls and setting that up. So I was trying to play a very close eye to what it is that Aba wanted, what did he want to talk about, and what was the type of females he wanted to have on. But of course, Myron pretty much did what he always did and kind of railroaded the girls and made it a really uncomfortable.
Okay, so keep in mind, y'all, that I'm watching this video right now. This is a video from this guy's channel. It is called, what's the channel called? It's called Authentic Alphas. Their channel is called Authentic Alphas.
Conversation, and Aba, of course, brought something great to the table. And I feel like it could have been so much better if it wasn't that already pre-decided narrative. So there's a couple of key points that Largé is going to mention. Just some issues that we want to talk about right now, but we have a hell of a lot more to talk about and to unpack as far as these guys are concerned.
Mm-hmm. So, first, do you want to start with the 100K stuff or the stuff?
Oh, God.
I mean, we'll do that. We'll kind of like end out with the party. We're trying to get into that.
So, first thing is first. So, there in the video with the Aba&Preach and a lot of other people who might have grievances with the whole Fresh and Fit podcast, the difference between them and us is that we directly know them.
We were there.
Yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, they were my best friends or anything like that, but at a certain point in time, we were, let's call it, had business dealings with each other, and we were there. We've, dealt with them on camera, off camera. We, we have we know a lot about them. We have a lot of information on the entire situation.
I was at every episode from January all the way up until June. Yeah. So I spent more time with them than my best friend. I was there.
Yeah, he was there more than me, but when I got on there as well, similar situation, right? But one of the first things is, he alluded to is this. Myron, and I'm sure, the Fresh and Fit team.
Yo, Largé is long-winded as fuck. My nigga, get to the goddamn point. Holy fuck.
Tries to personify that they are players. They get all the girls.
Womanizers is the word that they use.
Okay, womanizers, exactly. They get all the girls.
Listen, man, you're trying to expose them and who they are right now. If most people are watching, or most people that watch their show should already know. People tell on themselves all the damn time. They say who they are. Myron said that he really started fucking girls when he was 28. He's 32 or 31 right now. So you see why he has this ideology of, oh, I need to smash as many girls as possible, blah, 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 that kind of high school shit, because he never actually had that run. He wasn't cool in high school. He wasn't cool in college, whatever. He wasn't getting girls, so he preaches this. You have to be 35 to start, smashing girls, and you got to smash 50 girls or whatever before you commit, and all the nonsense that he spews. That's his perspective. A lot of the times, I don't agree with a lot of these people on their shows with their perspectives. Myron does bring a lot of facts, though. But when it comes to his perspectives and who he is personally, generally, when girls ask him questions about his personal life, and he likes to deflect and speak in generalities about men. He doesn't speak about his personal experiences because he doesn't seem like he has a well of experiences personally. He just has a lot of information. Myron's literally the kid that knows the answers to the questions because he studied the answers from the back of the book, but he can't tell you how to put it together, and he can't show his work because he doesn't have real life experience. Anybody that's a viewer could kind of know this. That's why when Aba said the emperor has no clothes, I thought it was a different reference, but I thought he was talking about everybody seeing what it is and him not knowing, so he has a inflated ego and he doesn't realize he doesn't have self-awareness. That's where I thought he was going with it, but that's pretty much what it is. Myron said that the woman's orgasm is irrelevant. Is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care if girls are coming or not. Niggas telling themselves every day. Why did you guys think this guy was a guru? To me, it's watching Maury, Jerry Springer, and we're all here supporting because we're all here supporting the black community, right?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
At the end of the day, I watched the show for the Frank Castles. We all know who he is. We're not exposing, no one's exposing anything. That's why I'm like, okay, you want to do this now? I don't understand what we're doing here.
Girls, et cetera, right? And they use that personification to monetize their audience and other people to become like dating coaches and give out advice and all that. And, you know, sorry to tell it like it is, but the reality of the situation is pretty much 99% of all the girls that you've seen on their, that you've seen them with or on their late night show.
Even seen them with. There's girls that I've sent and they've fucking taken pictures with these girls on boats and stuff like that and act like these are their girls, like these are their dates. No, these are girls that I sent.
Exactly.
These are props.
99% of those girls came from us. In beginning days, pretty much 100% from you or 99%.
And all verifiable. So
yeah, and we have
and that's
all the proof in the world, like screenshots.
That's another thing. Early in the game, the accusation was, oh my God, there's so many girls on this show, so many beautiful girls on this show. Oh, they got to be paying girls to come on. And of course, Myron was animately denying that. We don't pay girls to come on the show. Blah 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 blah.
They're players. They go out and cold approach.
Let me cut the bullshit. The girls were not paid to go on that show. Not one female was paid to go on that show. The male guests, almost all the male guests were paid to come on that show. Female guests were not paid to come on that show. Not even the Danny Banks or the Kikis were paid to come on that show. Not even the girls with 1 million followers, like Mia Francis, girls like that. They weren't paid to come on the show. Here's the thing, though. I brought them on the show, and they paid me to bring the girls on the show. Again, I have the receipts. I have all the fucking cash apps every time that Myron.
Hold on, what's the point of this? So you have a problem with the girls not paying, but you were accepting the money for the girls that you were supplying, so you were okay with it.
Fucking paid me. So them paying the girls to come on the show, that's true and false at the same time. They paid, but they paid me.
Yeah, it was indirect.
Right, but they didn't pay the girls. But the overall point is they didn't get the girls to come on their own accord. They don't have any game. Now,
other girls were sourced through us.
Right. Before I even met Myron, because you have to understand, Myron and Fresh, I seek them out. Okay, I was an animate fan of the Donovan Sharp show, and that's where I came to know about this Myron Gaines, and that he lived in Miami, Brickell area, which is where I live. And I thought to myself, hold on, I'm trying to get into the game, I'm trying to be a content creator. Let me try to get into the circle with these guys since they're actually local. And I ended up contacting Fresh because I knew that Fresh was all about adding value, it was all about an exchange of value and networking. So what I did was I used my artwork to get his attention. I painted a fabulous portrait of Fresh and him.
You know what? At this point, why am I even doing this? I don't give a fuck.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I don't. Why am I reacting to this? This was a mistake. My bad to y'all because I'm disrespecting your content, but I don't care about this part. This whole thing was about you breaking into his crib, me evaluating the situation. I got that. This whole video going in saying the lies of Fresh and Fit. You're mad at their business practices that you participated in, that you weren't insured the long term. You didn't get tenure, pretty much. You're in a business, you're in a company, you didn't get tenure. You didn't even secure employment. So you're mad about it now, but you did a lot of work for their job. Show goes on. You got replaced. It is what it is. I don't care about that type of shit. Negotiate your way or
crying to me and I'm not having that.
Fresh and Fit are actually live right now, addressing all their allegations and all the shit that's going on. We have another show to address. What else we gotta address when it comes to Fresh and Fit? I'm gonna make this in another upload, so we're gonna be out with this one. But before that, let's just play the video one more time, so we have it at the end for everybody that's still in or that came here late. The video of them running up into the Fresh and Fit's studio. Just a little bit of that, just a tail end of it.
Yeah, what's your issue then?
Yeah, nigga. You ain't inside, bro. You ain't inside.
I'm inside. Come kick me out.
Nope.
Yo, fucking pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but guess what?
Yo, no one's scared of you, bro.
Don't worry about it.
No one's scared of you.
Yo, I don't even need to pound you, nigga.
Nope.
No, you soft.
Okay. Yep. You're committing a crime.
Hey,
Look
yo,
at you.
Fresh.
Look at you.
Yo, Fresh, get away from this nigga, man. This nigga gonna ruin your life, dog. Real shit, Fresh. Get away from this nigga. This nigga gonna pull you down, nigga.
What? All right, man. We out. This moment was sad. The clout's real.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.